Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of ordering numbers. This is standard 8.2D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 33 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So let's see what each of these are going to equal here. Let's start with square root of 38. All right, so how we can work on square roots. If we have a calculator, we could use that. That's available for us on the 8th grade STAAR test. But we can also kind of figure it out by hand, at least a good estimate. What I like to do is I like to find the square root above it and below it. So the square root of 36, I'm going to find that gets us to 6. We're looking for whole numbers here. And then above it is going to be 49. That's going to be 7. So it's going to be 6 point something because it's between 36 and 49. But take a look at this range right here. From 36 to 49, that is a range of 13. And you notice that it's square root of 38 is only 2 away from 36, but it's 11 away from the bottom. So if you were to stretch this out like on a number line like this, right, you would see square root of 36, square root of 49, you would see 7. You would see the square root of 38 like right there. It's really close to 36. So we're going to call it 6 point, let's get technical. 6.15 is going to be my guess. I was stuck between 6.1 and 6.2. And so I will just kind of split the difference. All right, so I'm going to put about kind of equal. That means approximately 6.15. Now it's a positive. Obviously, we've got two negatives, so I'm just going to look at that. I mean, they give me something right there in a decimal form, so I'm just going to list them right here. I don't need to worry about that one. 63%. Remember, percents are super easy. Right, 63%, you take your decimal. If it's not there, it's always after the ones place, and then you're going to move it over once, you're going to move it over twice. All right, so 63%, remember 100% is the whole thing, so it's 63% can always be shown as 63 over 100, which equals your 0.63. It's a positive. Now we've got our negative 19 thirds, right? And we can get that, figure out what that is. So remember, we divide up. So we take our denominator, we divide it up into our numerator. Let's just ignore the negative right now. We'll just go ahead and put that in our answer because we know that is going to be there. And we'll just divide 3 into 19. So 3 goes into 19. 6, of course, it's going to be 6. Everything seems like it's got a 6 in the answer here. And it's going to be 1. And then let's just go ahead and add a decimal. So 3 goes into 10 3 times. 9. And you should notice that we are starting to repeat here. All right, so 6.33. 9. Yep, it's a repeating. All right, so I'm just going to do 6.33. Since everything else is going to the hundredths place, I'll go to the hundredths place, repeating. Now, we have a little bit of a decision to make right here. These two are both negative, and I'm going to put these at 0. Right, so remember that let's make this a negative 6. The smaller the number, if it's negative, that means the closer it is to 0. So like right here, I'm going to get negative 6.33 repeating. Doesn't matter how much it repeats. That's going to be right there. But then just barely past it is going to be negative 6.35. So they're super, super close. But that negative 6.35 is actually going to be smallest. So it's going to be that one. And then next is going to be our 19 thirds, okay? And then next is going to be our 63%, and then the 38, so my answer here is A.